Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Jimmy. Today's a very special episode because we're actually not using our Jimmy Bake Oven. And so we're changing his name to Tommy the Toaster Oven, and we're bringing in his good friend Freddy the Food Processor because we're making Nutella. And now, before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to a big fan of mine, Larry Trafford. So, let's get started. Okay, so let's see what we're working with today. So we got some hazelnuts, vanilla extract, a little bit of salt, icing sugar, cocoa powder, chocolate chips, which we're gonna be melting, and then can't really see it, but there's oil in there. Okay, so now we're going to make sure that our rack is set in the middle of Tommy the Toaster Oven, and then we are going to set it to preheat at 350. And then, so now we're going to open our bag of hazelnuts. Not very easy to open. Help if the scissors actually work. There we go. And just make sure that they're all spread out nicely. And now we're just gonna wait for Tommy the Toaster Oven to finish preheating, and we'll set this in there for a bit. So we're all preheated now. So we're gonna set our nuts in Tommy. And we're gonna set them in there for about 10 minutes. And then about halfway through that, we're just gonna give them a good shake. Okay, so I keep forgetting to tell you guys this, but we're actually just we're just halving the recipe because I've never done this before, and I want to make sure that I can do it properly before I do the whole thing. And also, hazelnuts are really expensive. Okay, so our nuts are done toasting now. So we're gonna take them out of Tommy, and we have to rub them to get the skin off of them. But our recipe actually says that they have to be quote unquote vigorously rubbed. So we're going to well, that didn't work, so we're gonna try this a little differently. So we're gonna try to pour our nuts in onto the mat. Then we're gonna wrap them up and try to rub them in there. So no, we're not flying them all over the place. And then, of course, one nut came out. And that worked a lot better, actually. Okay, so now we're gonna put our chocolate in the microwave for 20-second increments, stirring it in between to make sure that it gets all nice and melted. And now, once that's done, then we can set it into Freddy the food processor and start getting everything mixed up. Okay, so while my chocolate is melting in the microwave, we're gonna put our hazelnuts in the food processor, and then we will set that in there, and we're gonna let them nice and done. It'll take about 2 minutes until a nice paste is formed, and then we can add in the rest of our ingredients. Are you ready, Freddy? So now we put our chocolate in, and then we're gonna put the rest of our ingredients into Freddy. And now we're gonna just let this run for another couple minutes until it gets nice and smooth. Okay, so we're all done mixing. Now it's ready for the unveiling.
They're beautiful.
So the recipe is telling me to put the rest of it in a jar, but I think it'll go better just in my mouth. So yep. That's it for cooking with Jimmy today. We'll see you next time. See you later.